welcome to Word Travels, where I have the pleasure of introducing you to a very powerful book, The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Spoiler alert, if you think you are perhaps too nice, then you really need to read this book. As usual, there will be an overview of the book, information on the author, and then I will deliver my personal opinion on this highly controversial book that's banned in prison and inspired by the likes of Machiavelli and Nietzsche nonetheless. Over 400 million copies sold. In a later edition of Word Travels, we will be going over another book by Robert Greene, Mastery. Let's start with the Oxford Dictionary's definition of power. The one that interests us is number 2, the capacity or ability to direct or influence the behavior of others or the course of events. What is power, according to Robert Greene? Power is the measure of the degree of control you have over circumstances in your life and the actions of the people around you. How did Robert Greene become an author? Before becoming an author, he worked about 50 jobs, including roles as a construction worker, magazine editor, and Hollywood movie writer. Then he met Joost Elfers, a book packager, and drew inspiration from his lifelong interest of reading history to notice parallels between the power games and struggles of the Hollywood elite of today and those in the court of Louis XVI. Greene successfully pitches the book treatment to Elfers. Greene drew influence and inspiration not only from Hollywood and the royal courts of France, but also from diverse personalities such as Queen Elizabeth I, military strategists such as Karl von Clausewitz, Alexander the Great, Sun Tzu, Chinese general and strategist, and P.T. Barnum, American showman, businessman, and politician. But also from Haile Selassie, the Emperor of Ethiopia, whose influence extended to the Rastafari movement in Jamaica, where he was even revered as a divine figure by none other than Bob Marley. Machiavelli was one of his main sources of inspiration, whose book The Prince, written in 1513, is viewed as a manual teaching would-be tyrants how they should seize and maintain power. He also drew inspiration from Nietzsche, who characterizes the human subject as the expression of competing wills. The 48 Laws of Power was published in 1998, and for its 25th anniversary, it is still as relevant and powerful and controversial. The Sunday Times called the 48 Laws of Power Hollywood Backstabber's Bible. Robert Greene retorts, these laws, people might say, oh, they're wicked, but they're practiced day in and day out. You're either striving for and wielding power, or you're a pawn being played for by someone more powerful than you. You choose your role. Greene compared his hard truths to a shot of whiskey. Indeed, this is a powerful book. The 48 Laws of Power has sold over 4 million copies. It has been referenced by celebrities like 50 Cent, Jay-Z, Quincy QD3, Chris Lighty, Leor Cohen, Michael Jackson, and Courtney Love. Robert Greene is one of the most banned authors in U.S. prisons, with many facilities banning his books as a security measure. Let's dive into the power laws now. Law 1. Never outshine the master. Make your bosses look and feel smarter than anyone else. Law 4. Always say less than necessary. Think Don Draper from Mad Men. Law 7. Hollywood stars know this. Short appearances leaving a lasting impact. The less you say, the greater your rank and power. I once saw George Clooney stay for only 10 minutes at a Hollywood party in LA, but Brad Pitt outdid him by staying all of 7 minutes. Law 16. Crush your enemy totally, because if you don't, that's usually when you have your back turned and the bad guy lunges for you. Then you have to crush him one more time. My opinion, Green kindly levels the playing field for those of us who don't instinctively understand the game. Perhaps the purest of hearts. He shares the knowledge so that all can attain power, because knowledge is power. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed.